everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. Today's video will be a tutorial on this look. This is the look that I came out with today. This is a slightly dramatic version of another makeup look that I did not long ago. That was an everyday fall smoky eye tutorial. I will link it down below if you're interested in watching that. That is pretty much like a toned down version of this look because I constantly love doing smoky eyes. Like I love doing brown smoky eyes, and that was very similar to this look. Like I just now realized that. But if you're looking for something that's a little bit more dramatic, that's a little bit more holiday appropriate, like New Year's, this is a really great look to go with because it's a very dramatic lash. It's a slightly darker lip. This is a similar look to that. I did use different products, different colors, slightly different colors, but it's that look, but it's elevated just a step. I didn't really mean to do a look that was similar to that, but that's just how it ended up being. So this is how it turned out. I'm just going to stop rambling right now. This is how the look turned out. I hope you enjoy this look. This tutorial was very nice to film. I just sat down, I listened to some CNN, and I was like, yes, I was good. So this is how it turned out. So if you want to see how to create this look right here, of course, obviously, keep watching and I'll show you how to do it. So of course, the very first thing I do is I apply a plain powder to my eyelids as a base color for my eyeshadow. By the way, I wanted to explain real quickly why I had the George Michael song Careless Whisper as my intro, and the reason for that is he did die a few days ago, and I was really sad because he's one of my favorite singers of all time, and his music was amazing, and it still is amazing. So I just wanted to pay tribute to him in a small way, in a very small way, by just including one of his songs in my videos, especially since I really love the song so much. What I'm doing now is I am applying a transition color to my crease. This is from a contour kit that I just had on hand. You can use pretty much any kind of orangey transition color you have on hand. It does not really matter what color you use so long as it's a good blendable pigmented transition color. Alright, so now what I'm doing is I'm applying a dark, rich reddish brown color from the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette. I'm applying this using a fluffy brush to my eyelid. I'm applying it little by little at a time, and this did take me a pretty long time to do. It took me about 3 minutes to just apply eyeshadow to one eye, and that is a long time. The reason for that is I wanted it to be very blended and very blown out. So what I'm doing here is I'm just applying a little bit of color with my fingers for more intensity, and then just blending it out with the fluffy brush, going back and forth, just repeating this motion for a while until I just have this all to my satisfaction. You can see I'm just really packing the color on, and I'm starting on the outer corner of my eye and I'm bringing the color inward because I want this to be a very rich brown smoky eye. Okay, so now to deepen everything, I'm going in with this slightly darker version of that color. This is a cool tone brown. So I'm just applying this to my crease area to really just deepen the crease. Tight lining, of course, with the Maybelline Cream Gel Liner. And then I'm going in with the brow pomade from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Let me just say, just right off the bat, not really happy with how my brows turned out. I just don't really like how I did them in this video. They were a little bit messy, but we can move on. We can move on. So for mascara, I'm using my Loreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara. And then for false lashes, I'm using my Huda Beauty Eyeliner Lashes in the style Samantha. And now it's time to really give myself creepy looks to make sure that I have these eyelashes on right. And yes, we have them on right. So let's just move on. And okay, there's only so many different ways you can show foundation. So I'm just trying to be creative here, okay? So I'm using a mixture of two foundations. I believe I'm using a JCAT Beauty one and a Maybelline FitMe one. I'm applying them to my face using my fingers first, and then just blending this out using a Morphe buffer brush. Now for concealer, I'm using a brightening concealer. This is the Maybelline Age Rewind. I'm applying this to all the parts of my face that I want to brighten or bring forward or highlight, such as my under eye area, the bridge of my nose. I want that to be brought forward a little bit as well. My chin and also my jawline to really just sharpen up that area to make it a little bit more defined. So yes, I have that all there, and then I'm just using a blending brush from Real Techniques, sorry, brain freeze. Basically, I'm using a blending brush from Real Techniques just to blend all the concealer out, so it looks very flawless and very blended and very seamless. Now going in with a powder to set up my cheek area. I'm using the Rimmel StayMatte powder, pretty basic, nothing special here, and I'm just using a fluffy brush to apply it. And then for my blush, I use a mixture of these two blushes from the e.l.f. blush palette, and right away I realized I put a little bit too much blush on, so of course I decided to make it a little bit more even by applying the same color to my other cheek. So you can see that this is what we're going for here, of course. But a really great way to really just blend this out and make it look a little bit more seamless is simply by taking a fluffy brush and just working with that area, just blending it back and forth until you get a very nice, a lot more blended kind of look going on. You can see that this looks a lot better now that I've really blended the blush into my skin. So yes, that's just a little bit of a tip for you. For highlight, I'm using a mixture of these two colors from the Esteé Edit Gritty palette. This is a limited edition product, but I just decided to use it because I really like that highlighting combination. So I'm just applying this to the high points of my face. And a really great way to diffuse highlight, if you don't want it to be very intense, is simply by taking a clean brush or a brush with a little bit of powder on it, doesn't really matter, and just going over the highlight where you applied it, just to make sure that it looks a little bit more diffused. So for my under eye area, I'm applying a powder base to make sure that the color on top will blend more easily, and then on top of that I'm just applying a thin line of this maroon color from the Bonbons palette, and then I'm going in with a pencil brush. This is a clean pencil brush, and I'm just lightly feathering it and lightly blending it in so it looks a little bit more diffused and not as harsh. And now for some under eye mascara. Of course, I put the palette right in front of my face so you cannot see anything I'm doing, but I'm just applying some under eye mascara. And then for lip liner, I'm using my LA Girl lip liner in the shade Sienna. This is a very creamy, very pigmented lip liner. I've really been liking this month. This is a really good quality lip liner for a really low price. I'm using this to line my lips, of course. And then for liquid lipstick, I'm going in with a Huda Beauty liquid lipstick. This is in the shade Famous or Vixen, I can't remember which, but I will link it down below if you are interested in finding out the exact shade. And what I wanted to do when I was creating this look is I wanted to create a lip that was bold but a little bit more diffused, a little bit more feathered out. I didn't want anything that was too defined, too high maintenance, if you will. So pretty much what I did is I applied some color to my lip using the applicator, of course, and then I just blended this out with my finger, just feathering it out. I wanted this to look a little bit more effortless. I wanted this to be a little bit more feathered out and not incredibly overdone. So that's pretty much the end of this makeup tutorial, makeup look, makeup fiasco in the making. So that's pretty much the end of this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. As you can see, this is the finished look. So again, thank you so much for watching. As always, I say this more often than not, but like your support is everything to me. Thank you so much for watching till the end of this video. It means the world to me that you just took the time out of your day to watch this video. Hopefully you gained something from it, and thank you so much for watching again, and I'll see you in another video. Bye guys.